there she is, the Anvil spoiler, carbon fiber spoiler. It has a notch right up in here. It's so beautiful, man. What's goody, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and I'm back with another video. Today we're in the garage again. We're on the Camaro again. I got some goodies in the mail. I got a carbon fiber Anvil spoiler for the back, and I also got, let's see if I can pull them out. I got some LED, well, not LED, but Tech Nostalgia taillights. So these are the sequential taillights, and they also have the afterburner ring. But I'm about to go ahead and install those. I don't really like the format of the video where, you know, I'm doing something and I speed it up and, you know, you just sit there and watch and listen to music and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna kind of do away with that format as much as I possibly can. You might see some videos that are like that because I've already recorded them, but I think I'm gonna gravitate away from that style of video. I'm just gonna show you guys basically the process of me doing the video, or show you guys what has to be disconnected and what needs to be unscrewed and stuff like that, and then just go ahead and go through the video, and after that go ahead and show you what the after product is like. I like that style a little bit better. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get on these taillights and get on this wing, and I'll show you guys what needs to be disconnected, how to disconnect stuff, and then after that I'll show you the after product and we'll be good to go. See y'all in a second. Okay, so first things first is you have these little rubber grommets that go inside of here. I just use a screwdriver to lift up under this and pop this out. You want to be careful to not scratch your paint or whatever. I mean, if you care about it, if you don't care about it, I mean, nobody's gonna see it anyway. But I'm kind of a perfectionist and I don't like to mess things up. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but like I said, I just put a screwdriver under there, popped them out, and it exposes these 10mm nuts that hold on the wing. Also, you'll have to get to these little rivets, or little plastic pop tabs, or whatever they're called, and there's 4 of them on top here. There's 2 right here, and there's 2 right here. And basically, like I said, I did the same thing with the screwdriver. I just peeled it up a little bit, and then I used a pair of pliers to pull those pop tags out. And if you can see there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's another 10mm up under here that's directly straight back, and that's what holds on the wing. And then after that, you should be able to remove the wing, take it off, and then put the new one on there. Here is the old wing. Now we're going to, you can look at the size difference a little bit. The Anvil is kind of a lot more like defined, I guess you could say. It's a little bit bigger, looks nicer, comes up a little bit more, and then there's a divot in between it. And so it'll hang off the back of the car a little bit more. But in order to get this off, you got to kind of use a little bit of pressure to pull it from out of its original position or whatever. There's no adhesive on it, but you know, it was kind of hard to just like kind of yank it up a little bit. But now all you gotta do is put the Anvil spoiler in place and button up the nuts, and should be good to go. Alright, so everything's all in. Go ahead and tighten down your nuts, and make sure you don't over tighten it. You don't want this carbon fiber to like crack or anything like that, or you don't want to make or damage it in any way by over tightening. And also you don't want these nuts to like drop down in here, because they may be difficult to get to. I actually dropped the one down in here, but fortunately for me, all I did was close the trunk and it popped right out. So make sure you're really careful. All I did was take a socket and an extension, put the nut in, and carefully push it back up in there towards the screw that's on the spoiler, and I twisted it on a few turns, and then I put the ratchet on and was able to tighten it down and everything. You're not going to be able to probably get your fingers up in there to try to screw it down, so you'll probably have to do it that way. Just a quick tip, you know, just in case you don't know already. But yeah, so after all that's done, go ahead and attach all your rubber grommets and everything like that. And there she is, the Anvil spoiler, carbon fiber spoiler. It has a notch right up in here. It's so beautiful, man. You know, I've seen a lot of videos, or a couple of videos of cars that already have this style spoiler, but man, it looks so much better in person. It has this nice little dish to it, and then it also comes around the edge right here. The old one just is on the deck lid itself and not on the edge, but man, that looks amazing. We're gonna get rid of these stripes and everything, and there's gonna be a carbon fiber theme on this car, and that's the reason why I got the carbon fiber Anvil spoiler. But as you can see, it hangs off of the back of the car as well, whereas the old one doesn't really hang off the back of the car. There are other spoilers like this out there, but the angling of it is like a lot more vertical, and I didn't like that vertical look. I like the car to make it, I like it to flow, you know what I mean? I don't like it to look like, you know, like the Corvettes, the way theirs are like a lot more vertical. I don't like that for the Camaro. It doesn't really look right to me. You'll get the ZL1 spoiler, and they have an attachment that kind of comes off the back, and it makes it look like, you know, really awkward. But the Anvil spoiler is beautiful, has a nice little pitch to it, has a nice little notch in the back, and like I said, it looks beautiful to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Without further ado, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the taillights. The taillights will be in a separate video. I just wanted to show the Anvil spoiler install. I hope you guys liked it, and as always, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give us a thumbs up, comment, do whatever you gotta do. We're gonna keep producing content, like I always say in every video, man. I got a lot of work to do, and I just want to bring y'all along. So if you would do me that honor and just hit that notification bell so you get all of our videos when we drop a new video and stuff like that. Like I said, I got a lot of work to do. I'm building out my garage. I'm trying to build my cars. I got a lot of work to do on the Camaro still, a lot of work to do on this Impala, and also pretty soon, I don't want to prematurely say this, but I may be getting a full suspension kit for the El Camino. We'll just have to see. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, as always. Work hard so you can live free.